So we continue learning how to use our powers. Today we are looking at the word pessimistic and the word optimistic. Remember that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, meaning that the words have power to create or to destroy. And when these words get written, then you have something called a scripture, right? The script. The script is what the actors follow, the lines, what allows them to do something or what prohibits them. It is, as you can say, the wall. I meant to say the law. They write backwards and forwards because that is how they bewitch us, how they keep us in chains. So in order for us to get out of these cages, these boxes, because make no mistake, they call you Jack, and you are the Jack in the box. And as we all know, when you graduate from the university, you wear a mortar box type of hat, which symbolizes that you are in the box. You are the Jack in the box. Now, to be in the box actually means that you're dead. That is actually the meaning. So you have to come back to life. And here I am sharing some knowledge. If you like what I'm talking about, give it a like so others can hear it. So today I was reflecting on the soul searching I was doing last week. I had some problems. So I decided to go to the sun because they say that I have a soul. I have a soul. Soul is the Latin word of sun. So I decided to do a little bit of sun gazing. Of course, I'm not going to sun gaze at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm sun gazing when the sun is not so strong, right? I'm protecting my eyes, but at the same time, I'm not exactly staring at the sun. I am staring near the sun in a way that I feel comfortable. My eyes are not strained. Let me tell you something. I did the soul searching and I was communicating. Communing, or the communion, like they tell you in the Catholic Church, which is the universal church. Very interesting, huh? We are part of the universe. We are in a universal church, right? Well, to have a communion is to really bond, to talk, to express your feelings. And that's what I was doing. I was saying, you know, because I realized that I am one. So the soul, the sun, is who I am, and I am the sun. So I am everything you can see in this world. So there I was, expressing my feelings, my frustrations, everything, and communicating to change them. And so I did. I wrote also my will. I wrote it backwards and forwards because the universe has some kind of a weird way of hearing. I wanted to make sure that my frustrations, my desire to change this world was changed. And what is the beginning of all? Is one little drop of blood on the cube, also called as the cross. When you fold the cube out, it's a cross. So one little drop of blood over the words, I intend to bring heaven here where I am, everywhere. And you can change it. This week was fantastic. I created things out of the nothing, and everything went my way. Because I am the one who decides what happens in this world. I am the author, the authority. Love to all, and check out my other videos. Take care. I realized that I never talked about the optimistic and the pessimistic. Pessimistic is a person who is incapable, who is really bad at something. And mystic, as we know, is somebody who is devoted to a god or given to a god. So we like to say in our society that we are optimistics. Opti means with the eye, right? So we are the eye, mystics of the eye. And then we see the eye showing up on the dollar bills. Here's a close-up of what I'm talking about. Are you an optimistic? I mean, do you realize that your words make you a witch? But as Quasi-Luminous says, you don't have the real witch hat, which should have a peak. You are bent and confused. You got a mortar hat bent to the side. They're making fun of you. You're using all of these words to do magic against you. You declare yourself to be an optimistic every day. I'm optimistic. You don't want to be a pessimistic because pessimistic is incapable of being devoted to the God of this world. So nobody wants to say they're pessimistic. I have decided that I am not an opti, I am not a pessi. Pessi, by the way, it comes from the Latin of being incapable of being bad at something. An opti, as I said before, is the mystic devoted to the eye. This particular eye here. I am just all. I am God. I control my power. I don't work as a battery for somebody else. I don't power the suffering in this world. I create happiness. I'm not waiting to die and think that some Jesus that is incapable of talking, moving, or performing any miracles is going to have this heaven ready for us. Sorry, folks, but religion has been created to bind us. The word religion means actually to control, to bind something. And that's what they've been doing. It's time to break away from this religions and all these spells that are controlling us. Love to all. Have a nice day.